Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry. In this video I'm going to show you around Gros Morne National Park, which is on the west coast of Newfoundland. And this national park is really huge. A huge area that encompasses about a dozen small towns. It's like any land that is not private property is part of the national park, pretty much. And there are many different things to see and do around the park. I've selected about 6 things that I'm going to show you in this video. So first I'm going to show you the park map, show you where it is and what's there, and the certain things that I've picked out to explore for you. And the first thing I'm going to show you is their Discovery Center. It's a big building, so let's go in and see what's here. This board shows a couple guided walks that they're doing. Here's a 3D map of the whole park. We've got a video you can watch about the park, and then of course there's a lot of reading to do. And that is quite a sight. So the Discovery Center is all about the nature of the park and the history. This tells about the original inhabitants and all about the different types of rocks we have in the park here. And this shows where they are. This lady looks excited about chopping up this rock. Must be a windy day. And this guy knows how to get to where he wants. Oops. So this is the map they give you at the visitor center. And all of these green areas, well, it doesn't look very green, but they told me it was green. That is within the boundaries of the national park. So you can see the tan colored areas is the cities and private property. So I'm going to show you where I went, the things I have circled, in the order that I went to them. And first was the Discovery Center on this big, I guess you call it a head. And secondly, to the Trout River City. And then Green Gardens is the area on the coast there. This is the long walk to get to it. And number 4 is Woody Point, which is just a little town, and they have a ferry that goes over to Norris Point. And then number 5 is the waterfall over here. 6 is Norris Point, where I took a couple shots. The number 7 is where they have the Lighthouse. And number 8 is Green Point, where I took a shot. And then that's Sally's Cove, which is the fishing village. And then number 10 is the swimming pool, which is right here. That's where I'm camping out. So I only went to, maybe half of the different parts of the park. Well, this is at the end of the road at the town of Trout River. And right across from here is the Trout River Anglican Church, the sign says. And we also need a lot more signs like this. Instead of filling up the potholes, I just put up a sign. They've got a nice boardwalk here And this is their city beach. And it looks a little rocky, if you ask me. There's one boat out here where I think they're fishing. And I can't quite make out what that is. Some kind of a watch out tower. It's a fairly good sized bay. Over here, see if there's anything interesting. No, not particularly. So apparently this is what I came to see. I like that purple building. And this is their town bar. And folks, what else could you want? That is the Liquor Express store. I guess it's not really a bar. And this purple building is a craft shop. Nice scenery around. Called the Whale Tail Treasures. I think the Whale Tail Treasures needs a little better sign. And this, I guess, is a building for protection against the weather on the beach. Interesting. And this must be their city park. Well, now I'm going to take off and get some more shots of some interesting things on the way back. And they have an RV park up here with full hookups. Well folks, this is the Green Gardens trailhead. And here's a map showing the trail going out to the sea. But here you can see it is a big wide open space. There are some people hiking here. That looks like a long way to go over that hill to see the ocean, or more technically the Gulf of St. Lawrence. And this says it's 9.5 kilometers and 3 to 4 hours to do it. And I guess that's what you see if you go that far. So this is the town of Woody Point. It looks like we've got a tour boat going out here. Very nice scenery around here. And right here at downtown Woody Point is where the ferry picks up. Here is the ferry, but as you can see, it's pedestrian traffic only. And right next to the ferry, they also do boat tours if you're interested in that. So right beside the highway here is a little parking area, and this is the trail that goes to Southeast Brook Falls. And there's a picture, and here's the trail. It's a pretty short hiking trail. Goes down through all these tall trees. This is about the roughest part of the trail here. If you don't count all these steps going down. Well, here's my first sighting of the falls. I had to climb back up some stairs to get to here at the top of the waterfall. You can get a little higher up there. but it's kind of hard going through all that brush. It's not trimmed down for hiking, so they don't really want you going there, I don't think. And there doesn't seem to be any higher up falls upstream there at all. So it's basically a two-level fall, with this being the second level. And then some of the water goes off to the side there to another set of falls right over there. And I don't know if there's a way of getting down there so you can get a shot right in front of it. This is about the best shot I can get. And this is the best shot I can get in front of the falls. You see that second set over there? Yeah, that is about it, folks, for this. Welcome to Norris Point. See what it looks like when I zoom in. Nice little town. Here's another shot of Norris Point at what might be their city park. I don't know. Wonder what that's supposed to be. Well, look out on the... I guess this is a bay. Looks like that boat is sitting a little unlevel. Well, this is a pretty nice site. No camping, but they do have a trail to the beach here. And how do you like this beach, folks? This is Lobster Cove Head, which is not part of the national park, but it's really close to it. And there is the Lobster Cove Lighthouse I'm going to go take a look at. And I guess this whole strip of land sticking out there is the head. And here's some more info on it. So let's go take a look at the lighthouse. And it says, home is where the light is. This is called Bonnie Bay. This is the inside of the lighthouse. Got a daybed, a radio, and a lounge chair. What more do you need, folks? Well, you do the kitchen. This is the lighthouse keeper's kitchen. This must be the keeper's office. I don't think that fireplace is going to do much good. This is the stairs that go upstairs right behind that door. Up here. And these buildings you see over here, that is The village of Rocky Harbor is what they call the town. And you can still see a lot of patches of snow on the mountains around here. This is just north of Rocky Point, and the beach here is kind of typical, very rocky, of what the beaches are all along the coast, with just a select few sandy beaches. Nice. And this is called Green Point, which is basically just a campground right by the sea. And there are, let's see, what are those buildings there? Just homes, I guess. Or maybe commercial properties for fishermen or something like that. Well, I went to where those buildings are, and they look like storage facilities or fish processing facilities. And then across the highway here, there are some residences. Those, I guess that would be for the fishermen who go out every day here. And that looks like a church. This guy appears to be mowing his lawn. Oh wow, what a job. And I found out this place actually has a name. It's called Sally's Cove, where all these fishing buildings are. Now there's one more thing I want to show you. Gros National Park actually has its own swimming pool. It's an indoor pool, pretty large one here. I can only see through the window. Certainly is good that it is an indoor pool. This is the outside deck and a playground. But even though it's an indoor pool, they still have kind of a short season. What's kind of amazing to me is that I've never heard of a national park having a swimming pool. And this is where I have been camping out for 3 days in the swimming pool's parking lot. There's been no one around. Well, there's been people coming and going each day, but no one has bothered me. So it's not an official camping place, but I've gotten away with it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below. Good day, folks.